Alrighty, well everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Series M2. So last time we have defended the village and we searched for the medallion. We were told the shaman has it and we gotta save it. Good job on defending the village, Sam. Hope you'll make good use of the power they gave you. If they gave it to us. I mean, they did in the cutscene, but as you will see in a minute, that might not be true. Anyways, we're now on the right track to the city of Ursel, but there is a long stretch from here to the main gates. Finding some transportation could help you. As you can see, Mental's minions have a small base here. One of them is surely nearby, so proceed with caution. Maybe you can use their equipment against them. At the beginning of the level, I'm gonna immediately save the game. We're gonna make a sure to Ursel save. First thing I'm gonna do I have the parrot right now? I do, great, fantastic. Because sometimes, I don't know why, you just don't get it. Okay, you don't have the weapon. I don't know what it is. But you don't get it. And if you don't get it now, you can find parrots like over there, over that structure. But they're ammo for the weapon. They're not the actual weapon. So you don't get the weapon, you can't use it. The only time you get the weapon in this specific world is right here. And if you, for some reason, sometimes during that cutscene, I don't know what happens in the level transition, you just don't get the parrots. But thankfully I have it. Now, we're going to ignore Nectriza here real quick and switch to the rocket launcher. There are a few enemies here. We're just going to shoot and forget about anything because I need to show off a weird glitch you can do right here. Okay, take 2 on that. We're gonna shoot all the enemies here real quick, and you'll see why I made that save. Just a second. When I killed all these guys, hopefully I can do it fast enough because I need to shoot a bunch of rockets toward that ship. This ship is special. If you destroy it, you gain points, but then weird stuff happens. Okay, that's done. Now what is supposed to happen now, we're supposed to get enemy waves coming from that side, and then enemy waves coming from that side. Unfortunately, the game will not do that at all because we skipped a trigger by destroying that ship, which triggers when enemies come out of it, and now we're stuck. We're stuck in this position. Sort of. We're not really stuck though. The reason why we're not stuck is because we can go over here. This thing is supposed to break and spawn a bunch of enemies, and then we fight the enemies and then we move on. What we can do is we take this box, sort of put it over here, that's good enough. Then we have barrels. I pick the barrel, we stack it on top of this box, and pray that the physics engine cooperates, because stacking things in this game is very bad. Although barrel seems to respond correctly to the physics. And if I... no, is it over here then? Well, let's just do over here. Let's try over here. It is possible to jump over the rocks. It's gotta be over there then. Give me a second and I'll find the right spot. There we go. And now we go over here. And guess what? The game will proceed as normal. We skipped 2 entire waves of enemies. We're not gonna proceed like that. Let's just play normally. Okay, so here we have a couple new enemy types. They're orcs. We're just gonna beeline to this vehicle, which is a turret, and just absolutely wreck all the enemies with it. This vehicle is extremely powerful. And we could destroy the ship here. We're gonna put it to red health. Okay, as you start dropping stuff, it's now safe to destroy. The trigger has been activated. As you can see, we now have different dialogue. Keep control until the Simbas arrive. We'll gladly do so. We're gonna destroy some trees because enemies are gonna spawn from that direction. And then we have helicopters as well. It's a new enemy type here. The helicopters appear throughout the game. And they're kinda dangerous. They have a machine gun and rockets. You can shoot the rockets out of the air, although it's kinda hard to do so sometimes. But the machine guns, you can't really do anything. Shooting rockets in this game, like enemy rockets, it's not easy. destroy more trees so I get a better view of stuff that's coming up. And here, we're gonna fight a bunch of enemies here. Sometimes there will be one of those tank enemies coming from the right. Those things, those are demons? Bull things? I'm not sure what they are. They're weird. There's basically this mechanical bull demon on a treadmill. It's just weird. The enemy designs is really... It's very cartoonish in a way, but it's not bad. It's got some unique designs for sure. Every now and then it's got a peek around there and someone is coming from that side. It's fine. Quickly take it out. And we have two of these turrets. We literally run no risk of running out of health here. Even if one turret does, the other one is just right there. And we can just shoot to our heart's content here. No problem at all. We'll kill that guy because that's ranged attacks. You can actually try to keep some of the librarians here alive, because when they fall down, the only thing they're allowed to do is shoot that axe, and they can hit the primevals. The Simba ship, we could destroy it, but it's gonna drop us some stuff which we want. Anytime now.
The Simba's dropped you a rocket launcher. Pick it up and proceed towards Ursel.
That's just what I need.
And this is where the rocket launcher you normally obtain it, because the 1-in-1-1 is a secret. Now, however, we should get the next wave of enemies. Yeah, we got that. Spawn of boxes. And we have to talk about the parrots as well, because they're very powerful. They're called Clodovics, and they're extremely powerful. We only have two of them though. So we'll talk about them when it's actually meaningful. I'm just waiting for those rocks to blow up, honestly. Yeah, there they go. Okay. Jump back in the turret. And we have new enemy type, the bulls. The bulls just run. And they rush you, that's all they do. They have actually a fair amount of HP. Oh wow, the bull pushed the tank! I've never seen that happen. Because I was like, wow, that tank is really fast, what is happening? He was getting pushed by the other enemy. It's kind of weird. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna grab this other turret. And at this point, we're just gonna wait here. We can destroy a few boxes while we're at it. We have... yeah, we're gonna need those boxes back there for a secret. It's actually one of the hardest secrets in the game to obtain, due to how the physics engine works in this game. You know what? Let's use a parrot to show you what they do. So here's the parrot. You throw the parrot and it aims at something. And it does a lot of damage. It insta-kills the helicopters, just to give you an idea how powerful that is. There's an helicopter over there. In fact, it's having a hard time coming here. But I don't know if I can snipe it from over here. Definitely this will work and eventually we'll kill it. Let's get a little closer here. I really want that guy to be out. You can take helicopters with shotgun, but it takes forever. Usually you would use a parrots, rocket launcher, or some other weapons we haven't seen yet. Now let's look around in this area here. I'm gonna make a quick save just because I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get the secret. Because this is basically the hardest secret in the game. And it's that... let me see if I can see it. There's a treasure box up there, and that's the secret. In order to get it, you need to stack boxes. However, the physics engine in this game, for some reason, does not like when you stack a lot of boxes. So it ends up being a lot of jank. Barrels, for some reason, work much better. But boxes just tend to not stack together well. Let's see if this is high enough. All I have to do really is jump on that. I have to jump up here. Once I do that, I'm good. Like if I throw this up there, see how they just get pushed away? They just don't stack properly. Okay, I did it. are the secret in the game.
Secret treasure has been found.
It's been a while we've got an extra life here. And now we can actually destroy everything. These boxes right here, they cannot be destroyed with bullets. You need an explosive. Sometimes they contain stuff, sometimes they don't. Okay, grabbing a few things here. There's a coin up there. Okay, I grabbed it. Good. And now we're just gonna destroy all of the boxes here and grab whatever we can. More Clodovics. Clodovics are the parrots, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned it. Probably did. That had absolutely nothing in it. Wait. Ow! Let's try not to hit ourselves with the rockets. That kind of hurt. Okay, I believe we are good right here. Does that have anything in it? There's a coin in it. So maybe those will have more coins and grenades, which we're full of, but it's fine. Hey, they're also points. Anything you pick up is worth points, even if it's just 10 points. Now we can finally move on with 1-4. It only has 2 more secrets and they're very easy to obtain. There's the level that's just fighting. And we get, I believe that's our first 50 health pickup, this one right here. And we have a backpack. Backpacks give you a lot of ammo. What ammo they give you depends on the backpack, actually. It's not fixed. Different backpacks will give you different ammo, depending on the level and the situation you're in. For now, we're just gonna hit these guys with a shotgun, because that's pretty much the best weapon we have right now. It's the best general use weapon. With alternating grenades as well. Take care of some stronger enemies and deal some aerial effect damage. Especially those tank enemies. We could use rockets on them. We can also do that. Getting pushed back a little bit. How about that? Nice. Throwing grenades is kind of an art that you learn pretty fast. Or rather, you'll have to learn pretty fast. And we have another vehicle here, a bull. And this bull is absolutely broken because it kills albinos in one hit if you roll fast enough. The damage it does is actually directly proportional to its speed, so if you go very slow, it's not gonna do much. Like this albino. No, it did die in one hit. That's nice. And we're gonna try to kill as much as possible with this bull. I don't know why this extra life sounds weird. There's a new enemy type as a rocket launcher turret here. Just gotta kill it. And then all these rocket orcs. They're kinda scary because they're pretty accurate today. Normally they just run back like that. Like, you know what? Get out of this. Thank you. Now we can roll and collect everything around here with this bull, which we will lose very soon anyway. Once we get over there, we lose it. This bull, I don't believe you see very often. You see it here, and I want to say it just one more time. And it happens in the final world. Like, but why? You know? Okay, rid of you guys. But I mean, yeah, we could have done that fight without a vehicle, maybe. Sure, but we got the vehicle, and you know, a lot of people complain that vehicles make this game too easy, and they're right. They do. But I don't care because I suck, and I'd rather take anything that makes the game easier. Over here, more stuff for us. Nice. And there's a fridge.
Secret frozen penguin has been found.
There's a secret frozen penguin. That's it. That's the secret. We're gonna leave the frozen penguin what it is. We're just gonna take some damage here, which almost destroyed the ball. 50 health. Nice. And there's more boxes over there too. In fact, you know what? Blow up those barrels. More points, more parrots. Then there's something jumping over there. Looks like a health pack, but
Secret fake health has been found.
My God! He sure had me fooled.
Alright, and that's actually all the secrets of 1-4. Yeah. There you go. And now I believe we picked up everything here. Is there like a secret 1000 points? If you go and explore around these levels in this game, in corners, usually, not usually, like in some occasions, you do find points. Like hidden here in corners, but not the case for this specific one. And we'll see later on in some of the open levels.
That Simba is calling you. Go see what he wants.
I smell an ambush.
If we take the bowl and go down here, it automatically breaks no matter how much health it has. And I want to make a quick save. And that was a trap. And we got introduced to an iconic enemy type. This guy, or these guys rather, the kamikaze enemies. They just run and scream, and they blow up if they reach you. And they have no health at all, so you can just shoot them once with a shotgun, they're dead. Just like the crocodiles before, I don't even know if they're called like that. Their main gimmicks that they have, there's just a lot of them. We got a Simba here shooting for us, which is nice. Now I'm looking back every now and then because there will be enemies coming from behind, which is never fun. Let me tell you, it's never fun when the game spawns stuff from behind you. In general, it's just bad game design, in my opinion. There's one right there. Yep, there's two of them. Cause like you can't see them. Like it's not like you can hear the spawns happening. You know. You just have to know that they happen. That's another one over there. And another one over there. And since you can't know them, you don't know that they're happening, you're just gonna get hit. And it's very unfair, because you wouldn't have known unless you played the level before. It's just generally very unfair to the player, in my opinion.
You see through the canyon. Us will be on the other side.
Finally, I can't.
Should fire a few rockets here, I have so many of them. What the? Oh, another enemy from the back. See what I mean? That happens. And when that happens, it's never fun. It feels like you're getting cheated, you know? The game is just purposely messing with you. Alright then. Let's grab all the stuff here. Unfortunately, our friend that was shooting died. We couldn't protect him. You can protect him. It's not that bad. But usually you get overwhelmed, especially on higher difficulties. And if you can save him, I mean, good for you. I just can't. I play the game for fun, not for... I don't expect high skill gameplay, that's what I'm saying. Anyway. Shoot this plant because I don't like it. And then I think we'll make a quick save here. And we're gonna show something off real quick. Yeah, we're gonna make another quick save here. Because something weird is about to happen. Yeah, another glitch that breaks the game in weird ways. So there's a Simba here coming up with a vehicle. He's gonna take this road and come over here. And we're gonna get in this vehicle as fast as possible. And then, as soon as you get into this vehicle, an enemy spawns. This guy right here has no HP, as you can see, he has red health. If you put this enemy over here, this Simba, this enemy is now invincible. As you can see, he's not going below, what's it called? Below green health. Just taking so much damage, he does not die. And the reason why is because this enemy is supposed to kill that Simba. And he's invincible until he does so, because the game wants to make sure he does kill the Simba. But now he's invincible. And you could technically, I believe, just... Yeah, the enemies for the next wave are spawning. You can play the next set of enemies until the end of the level with this guy constantly shooting at you. So it's for an extra challenge. But if you don't want to do that challenge, just shoot the Simba and kill him. And then suddenly this guy can die. So there you go. That's some weird thing that you can do. We're not going to do any of that. We're just going to play as intended. Max health, max armor. And X armor. Alright. Then the Simba arrives. We grab the vehicle.
Yoo-hoo! Let's drive to
Forgot my
Iso.
driver's license.
And that's what's supposed to happen. And this red demon dies. That red demon with rocket launcher is a very common enemy we'll see all throughout the game. They are kinda scary. The rockets deal a fair amount of damage. Thankfully they don't have a lot of health. And usually a couple rockets is enough to deal with them. Or a couple grenades paired with a shotgun. Now here I'm destroying trees just so that I can see a little bit better. Because enemy will start spawning anytime now. Here are some more rocket turrets. The rocket turrets are themselves kind of weird now. But we will get a better idea of why later on. Also more albinos. You can actually shoot the projectiles they shoot at you. Those are actually projectiles. Let's see if I can actually show it off. And of course, the moment I go down from the vehicle, it stops shooting. There you go, like that. So you can actually shoot them out of the air. They're not that hard to destroy as well. Double shotgun. Even there's a weapon later on we'll get. Makes it very easy to shoot them down. So now, let me just shoot all these bull demons. I don't know, I don't remember their official name. We'll learn it eventually. Also, let's see if I can actually shoot down that ship. It's probably worth a lot if I can. I can't tell, but we're about to get an extra life. Yeah, I love it. I just don't know what it is. The extra life sound, I just love it. The bombers are kinda scary, so I want to be a little careful. And we got bolts. They're actually rhinos, but I believe their name is bulls because that enemy type in previous Serious Sam was called the bull. It's another dropship over there. Let's see if I can. It's yellow health, red health. Come on, nice. Those dropships, I don't think they make another pass, while the bombers do. They constantly pass through you. But I'm doing an horrible job of taking them out. They're optional, but I mean, takes away some damage source. And they're far too fast for Paris to take care of. Let's see if I can get one like this. They're so fast, you have to anticipate them with your shots. And now we fight huge spiders. And these spiders are kinda scary because what they do is that when they shoot, they try to anticipate your movement. So if you're strafing in one direction, they will actually shoot where you will be instead of where you are. And I'm just gonna go over here and shoot them from here because there's another one that spawns from behind. That is just not great. Now we destroyed that. That was another one over here. These ones thankfully don't have a lot of XP and I can use this rock to kind of take cover. Like once you know their attack pattern though, that they shoot where you will be, they're not that bad because all you've got to do is like when you're strafing like this and when they shoot, just go in the other direction. And then you'll dodge every time. I believe the spider behind it killed it. We got some awesome music too, which is great. Get rid of that tank enemy. Thank you. And I believe with this,
Ain't nobody more serious than you, Sam.
I eat resistance for breakfast.
apparently heats resistance for breakfast. Now, is it possible for us to take care of those ships? I mean, we could. Because they're still flying around. Yeah, we're not doing that. It'll take forever. It's possible. But for now, this is gonna be 1-4. Let's descend the level.